Alright, this video is for the Nakamura Lock airplane. Cassidy Labs calls this the best paper airplane, and you can see this little lock here, and so after you make this you can try to fly it. So we'll make it right now. So the piece of paper here is non-standard. You could use 8.5 or 8x10 piece of paper. This is just the colored paper that came with it. So you can definitely tell it's longer one way than the other way. So we'll fold it hot dog style. This fold is already there. So you kind of start off with that. And then just like every other paper airplane, we're going to make a little house here, like a roof. So we're going to match this to the center line, like that. And do the same thing on the other side. Just like that. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is to fold this roof of the house downward, right here. So you'll feel the natural stopping point. So right there we give it a nice crease. Alright. So the next step is kind of an interesting one. It's an important one. We're going to take this corner of the paper and bring it to the center line. And we're going to do that so that the imaginary point here, where I'm pointing my finger, is about an inch above this point. So I'm going to bring this very carefully. The paper's sort of thick, so right about there or so. Give it a nice crease. And so it's this part here that's about an inch. And you do the same fold on the other side. So I'm just going to rotate the paper. Makes it easy for me. Just like that. So that's what it looks like. Now we're going to fold the lock. So this little portion here, we're going to flip this upward. Try to keep it the center line right in line there. So that's going to be our little lock. And then what we're going to do is to fold the plane in half, keeping this lock on the outside of the plane. So if you want to flip this over this way and then fold it like this, this is the outside of the plane, and you can see this little notch here. So there's pretty much just one more step in the airplane, but it's a very important one. So we're going to make the wings now. So what you want to do is to imagine a line that joins the midpoint of this side. So I'm going to mark it, it's right about here, with the midpoint of this side. And you want to imagine a line that connects those two. So it's a little bit hard to imagine, but I'm going to try to do it now. Right about there. So this usually will mean that this little part of the wing is not going to be perfectly along that bottom edge, but it will be pretty close. And then you can flip the plane over. And the same thing on this side. This side should be easier if the first one was accurate. So give that a nice crease. Then your airplane is pretty much done. So I'm going to adjust the wings a little bit here. So this is really what it looks like. And when you, prior to flying the plane, you sort of want to look down the barrel of the plane here and make sure that you see this nice little angle here. It should look just like that. And then if you give it a fly and it looks nice and symmetric, it should go a long way.